Hey guys, thanks for checking in. Just doing a quick unboxing vlog today and showing my recent hauls. But the first thing I want to do is just acknowledge the 2,000 subscribers I now have, which is absolutely amazing. It was a hell of a milestone. If you've been following my channel for a fair while now, you know I've just kind of dived in doing this thing for fun. I love movies, I love talking about movies, so I thought creative outlet, YouTube, why not do it? And I've found an audience along the way. So they always say that the first 1,000 subscribers is the hardest to get. And yeah, it took a long time to get there, to build up my audience, but since I've reached that 1,000, the subscribers have been coming thick and fast. So thank you so much for everyone who has bothered to, you know, hit that subscribe button, maybe even that notification bell, so when my videos are live and they're up, you can come watch them right away. So yeah, once again, thank you so much. So for me, 2,000 subscribers is a hell of a milestone. I never really kind of considered getting this far with my subscribers, but yeah, I'm very humbled and very thankful that you've all come along and, you know, joined the ride. So let's just go through some of the Blu-ray and 4K movies I've picked up along the way the last few weeks. First up, now I actually just watched this one last night. I didn't catch it at the theaters. I was a little bit apprehensive about going to the movies and catching this. I was hearing mediocre things, to be perfectly honest, although the trailers did look pretty sweet. So I whacked it on last night and checked it out. Venom. Mini review, it was okay. Tom Hardy was in it, and as per usual, Tom Hardy gives a top-notch performance. I can watch that guy in anything. He's an amazing actor, so he did kind of make the film a little bit more enjoyable for me than what it would have been otherwise. But having a Venom film without Spider-Man was a little bit weird. Like I said, the trailers looked okay, but I was just dubious about the whole lack of Spider-Man concept. It was fine, it was fun, but when it finished, I was just, you know, I wasn't too thrilled with it, to be perfectly honest. So 3 out of 5 stars for Venom. It was fine. Next is First Man. We have got the story of Neil Armstrong starring Ryan Gosling. Once again, I've heard this film is technically amazing, but the storytelling is a little cold. I don't know if that's deliberate, but I'm very keen to check it out. I like Ryan Gosling, I think he's an amazing actor, and I've always been a fan of NASA and the astronauts program. Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks and Kevin Bacon is one of those films that I just absolutely fell in love with. So to kind of have a film in that vein, telling the story of Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon, sick. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out too. Looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Now these ones are, well, I got the first one I'm about to show you last year, and then I just got the new one now. This is TV series. First up is Stranger Things Season 1. Now I just love what Walmart did with the packaging for this. It's the old school VHS case, and I think it is absolutely phenomenal. I've yet to check it out. It's just Blu-ray, but I love the series so much. It was just so amazing. I'm an 80s kid, so having that nostalgia, all those nostalgia buttons pushed was just incredible. And I really went along with the mystery, and the kids in the show were amazing. Amazingly well done. It was so much fun. And having Winona Ryder in there as well. The casing for this is just incredible, so I was just compelled to get that right away. I had to order it through eBay. We don't have this available in Australia. That really sucks, so yeah, thank God for eBay. So of course, Season 2, also carrying over the tradition of having it in an 80s VHS box. Packaging is a little different on this one. This is 4K as well, which is really nice. I wish the first one was 4K, but hey, my player does upscale Blu-ray to a nice resolution, so I'm sure it's still going to look amazing. But having Season 2 on 4K is just like, yeah. And yeah, the casing once again is just really cool. We've got a bunch of photos and stuff inside here. First one. Second. Funny. Cool. So we've got from the dance. So that was really cool. And once again, that just all comes out there with the CDs, and you got the cassette case, the cassette tape cover on the back there. So I'm really looking forward to diving in and checking out Season 2 again. Can't wait for Season 3 to arrive. Stranger Things for me is just one of those seminal shows that just is groundbreaking in its storytelling, and Netflix just really hit it out of the park with this one. I love my sci-fi, I love my fantasy, and I love my 80s nostalgia. So it's just a real love letter to that Steven Spielberg era that I grew up in. Next. Also, second season of one of my favourite shows. We've got Westworld, Season 2. Season 1 was incredible. Once again, that was on 4K too, and the follow-up is on 4K as well. I am really looking forward to diving into this one. Spoiler free, I know nothing about it, but season 1 was just phenomenal, groundbreaking television. Having a TV series that has Anthony Hopkins in it, for me, is just like a step above. So looking forward to checking out season 2. Incredible show. Next are just a few more pickups I got from JB Hi-Fi. Those ones were ordered via Amazon and eBay. These ones are ones I picked up in the shops. Harrison Ford Air Force One. Now, I haven't seen this one in a long time. Seeing that these older movies are getting 4K release, I can't help but double dip. Yeah, I know, it really sucks. The Blu-ray is probably good enough, but I'm just a 4K fan, so I'm just gonna get them all again twice. This one, definitely a no-brainer. Lion King, released on 4K. Animation on 4K, specifically with that HDR kick, looks phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to checking out this one. This is one of my favorite, well, this is my favorite Disney animated film, The Lion King. When I saw that at the theaters, I ended up seeing it a few times, to be honest. I was in my early 20s, so I wasn't a young guy. So I was a full-grown adult going to the movies to watch my Disney animated films, and I just fell in love with this one. Matthew Broderick's voice work, the music, everything about this film is just incredible. The Lion King, it's a wonderful movie. It's really hot here. We're having like a heat wave, so I'm just like, I'm cooking in this man cave right now. I'd have the fan on, but I just close on that and it's not cool. Literally not cool. Next, Conan the Barbarian, starring everyone's favourite Aquaman, Jason Momoa, in the role made famous by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I watched this remake initially in 3D when it was released a couple of years back, I think it was. It's been a while since this one was released. But once again, having the 4K version, I just know that this thing is going to look really nice. There's a lot of colourful special effects in this, and it's just one of those films that you just know is going to look really polished in the 4K. And I enjoy it. I love Jason Momoa. He's just one of those really charismatic actors that no matter how good their quality of acting is, you're compelled to watch them on screen because they just got such an amazing screen presence. And he's a good action guy, and I love my action films, so I like it. Now, this one I actually did order on eBay. I couldn't get it in Australia, so I didn't pick this one up at JB. Evil Dead number 2, 4K. I recently just watched Evil Dead, and I was quite surprised how good that film turned up in 4K. Like, being an old, very low budget flick, I was expecting it to kind of look really terrible, but no, it looked really good. The colours in that really popped. And I've seen some previews of this one as well, which is my favourite Evil Dead film. I'd say it's probably one of my favourite horror films in general as well, because this is just the perfect balance between comedy and horror. And the performance from Bruce Campbell in this as Ash, this is the iconic Ash that we get. This is him. When you think of Ash from the Evil Dead films, this is where he evolved and became that iconic character that we all know and love. So this film is just chock-block full of guts and gore and humour. It doesn't take itself too seriously. There's monsters, there's bodily dismemberment, and I'm hoping, and what I've seen so far, is it just is going to look astonishing in HDR. There's so much red stuff in this, it's bound to pop, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. One of my favourite films ever made. Love this one to bits. And last, all my pickups. I got this just the other day as well. I caught this one at the theatre, and I do have a review of that one further down in the channel. And it's Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis returns to the role of Laurie Strode. This one is basically the direct sequel to John Carpenter's original classic Halloween, which is one of my favourite horror films ever as well. I know I've got a lot of favourite movies, but Halloween is a seminal classic for me. It's one of the first horror movies I ever saw as a kid. Michael Myers actually scared the hell out of me. And it's pretty rare to be scared by horror movies these days, but for me, back in the day when I first saw Halloween, fell in love with the franchise. So having a direct sequel, so all the other films after part 1 are not in this film's timeline. This is the part 2. This is the official Halloween 2. Well, I don't know why they didn't call it Halloween 2. There's like 3 Halloweens in the Halloween saga now. There's John Carpenter's Halloween, then there's Rob Zombie's Halloween, and now we've got this new one by David Gordon Green. Now this one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It definitely has its problems. There are some twists and turns in this that I did not like. Certain characters I felt were really out of place in this film. But overall, it was very cool to see Jamie Lee Curtis in a film again with Michael Myers. Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. The suspense, the music, the way it was filmed, the cinematography, it was just a really good return to form for Michael Myers. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking that one out on 4K once again, because I love the series. and I love Jamie Lee Curtis, she's amazing. So yeah, that's the pickups. Now, I do have an unboxing to do. So this arrived in the mail just a couple of days ago, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is because I don't have a lot of movies on order right now. Just the unboxer. I have kind of slowed down my shopping habits a little bit. So when I do order something online, it's generally something I'm really wanting and I can't get here otherwise. Sorry, this is... I suppose when you're doing an unboxing, you should have the box on screen, right? Oh, so much plastic, bubble wrap everywhere. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Ready? Well, upside down. They live. This is actually not what I was expecting. This is not the one I was expecting. I have got the Fog, which I just got a couple weeks ago, which I included in my previous unboxing video to this one. I was expecting this to be Escape from New York, so I'm actually surprised. So hopefully that one's not too far away, because this one was actually scheduled to arrive on the 2nd of February, and the Escape from New York is supposed to be here now. So I have had a bit of a debacle with this. I've had to order these twice. I ordered Escape from New York, the Fog, and They Live all together from eBay. The Fog turned up, Escape from New York and They Live never showed, so I actually had to contact eBay, try to track down where the movies were. It was like nearly 2 months they haven't turned up, so I got refunded for one of them. This one, not my lost Escape from New York. So that is lost in the mail somewhere, so I had to reorder it. So this is the reorder that I've just made a couple weeks ago, so I'm glad it's turned up. So I'm really hoping that Escape from New York turns up as well. But John Carpenter films, mad fan of John Carpenter. His films are just amazing, especially, you know, Halloween. Escape from New York, The Thing is another one of my favorites. So this one I've not really seen a lot. I've seen it twice, I think. Once on DVD when it first initially came out. I picked it up on Blu-ray a couple years back as well. It's not my favourite in the catalogue, but I'm sure it's going to scrub up pretty well on 4K. And the box set that they released these on is just absolutely stunning. It looks so nice. They Live starring the late great Roddy Piper. Really enjoyed watching the wrestling as a kid. Not so much these days, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of larger than life characters in the wrestling when I was watching it as a kid. Yeah, but I haven't really watched it too much as an adult. But and then he's in here. He's not like a great actor, but he's just a fun screen presence. But I remember I do enjoy this film, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out. I know it's going to look pretty nice in the 4K. I've seen some previews from other reviewers on YouTube. So if you don't know the basic plot of They Live, the guys put these special sunglasses on, and you can see that the human population is actually being taken over by aliens, and you can only see them when the glasses are on. And all the billboards around the world actually have with glasses on. Like, that's probably a Coca-Cola sign there, but when the glasses are on, it's all this subliminal messaging saying obey the alien overlords. So it's really a lot of fun. So you get the nice booklet. This has got one of the longest and one of the best fight scenes in Hollywood history in this one. It goes for like 5 minutes or so. So here he is, Roddy Piper. So it has got its moments. Like, the movie is a little bit silly, but it's got John Carpenter all over it, and the score, once again by John Carpenter, is iconic. So we've got inside, got a poster. Nice. Very much like the Fog collector's edition I got. I can't get the thing off, it's really hard. I don't want to rip it. That was way more difficult than it should have been. Okay, so we've got some little postcards inside here as well. Nice. Very cool. That's just after the fight, that long fight scene I was just talking about. Oops. Ah, cool, man. Nice, man. There they are. Creepy alien dudes. So I'm really looking forward to diving in and checking this one out again. Like I said, I've been a fan of John Carpenter's for years. I'm hoping they do a lot of John Carpenter's releases in this format, because the box sets that Studio Canon are releasing are just amazing. I mean, they really are going above and beyond with the special editions of these things. And yeah, they do cost a fair penny as well. They're not cheap. And if I could get them in Australia, I would definitely pick them up, but they're only available on Amazon, so, or eBay if Amazon is actually running out of stock, so I'll order those. Hey guys, so this is just a quick interlude to the video I just filmed yesterday. When I was filming that vlog, I actually got a delivery, well, a notification that this parcel had arrived. So I just went up to the collection center and picked it up. So I'm hoping this is Escape from New York. It's really hot again today, breathless. I really need to get fit. But anyway, quick unboxing of this. I really want this to be Escape from New York, and all my troubles will be behind me. God, it's like past the parcel. Friday mail has been opened a little bit already. Check it out. At last. Like I said, I just had so much drama getting this sucker delivered to me. A lot more money for this than I wanted to pay. It was like $160 Australian coming from the UK, so that's going to be a pretty hefty credit card bill when that arrives. But finally, Escape from New York has arrived, so happy days. Back to the vlog. So guys, that's my little vlog today. 2,000 subscribers, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And my recent haul. So I am doing a whole bunch of reactions. I'm getting a lot of requests from gamers. The gaming community has really kind of taken a shine to my channel. So you've been seeing a lot of reaction videos to games like Overwatch and Mortal Kombat and World of Warcraft. I don't play as many games as I'd like, but the cinematics these games create to advertise and push the characters and the stories from these games are absolutely incredible. They're movie quality stuff, and I'm really enjoying watching them. And the fans out there who keep requesting me to check out more, there is more coming. I'm also going to be doing more trailer reactions as well, and I will be getting back into my movie reviews very soon too. Just finding the time to watch the movies has been a little bit short lately, but I've got a lot of 4K stuff I want to check out, as you can see in that haul. But movie reviews will be coming very soon too. I love my channel, I love doing this. Like I said, 2,000 subscribers is amazing. To have an audience out there watching my stuff, thank you so much once again from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you being here. So once again, thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks a lot.